radio broadcast. Now, there's absolutely no getting around it. None whatsoever. Okay? At the end of the day, Amazon got us P.A.I.D. during 2017. Talking about symbol AMZN. And Amazon is and will continue to be a growth machine. Thanks to its foray into new business ventures and the ongoing expansion of different ones, sales are projected to have grown a little more than 30% last year and are projected to swell at almost the same pace for the new year that just has gotten underway. Few other companies can keep up with Amazon's pace. And even more impressive is that the e-commerce giant is able to put up those kinds of numbers despite its already expansive size. Now, when you're already the biggest player in your respective markets, what would be a significant improvement for a competitor who is trying to go against you? Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, however, is continually able to find new ways of beefing up the top and bottom lines in a very, very big way. Now, if you think no other companies are outpacing Amazon.com, believe it or not, you need to think again. For a variety of reasons, be it their relatively small size, a savvy business ideal, or both. These companies that I'm about to present to you, I'm going to give you 9 now. Write them down. 9 companies, as you see now, what others see eventually, and we get P.A.I.D. These 9 names are growing faster than Amazon. That's right, the big boy, and should be able to keep doing so for the foreseeable future. So I'm going to present them to you in no certain order, but I want you to write these names down and perform your answers well to drill down on these particular positions. And you can get P.A.I.D. from companies that are actually growing faster than Amazon. The first company is TROX. TROX, spelled T-R-O-N-O-X. TROX, symbol T-R-O-X. Now, T-R-O-X is anything but a top of the mind name that comes to you when you think about online sales or any type of sales. This company sports a market cap of only $2.5 billion and revenue of a mere $2.4 billion. Still, the minerals miner and processor, provides some of the most necessary elements to all sorts of industries. Listen to me now. You see, this company provides a lot of things that all companies or industries tend to need. So when you're looking at growth areas, don't just get caught up on what is sexy at the time. Cryptocurrencies, internet sales. No, look at other arenas that have companies contained therein that are growing at equal to or exceeding the rate of growth of the sexy companies. And this company, TROX Limited, symbol T-R-O-X, does just that. As I said, this company is the minerals miner and processor that provides some of the world's most unusual and most necessary elements to all sorts of industries, making it indispensable on many fronts. It plays a particularly important role in the development of next generation aircraft and electric vehicles. You see, its importance is starting to show up in terms of fiscal performance as well. The pros are calling for a 35.5% improvement in sales for 2018, family, which should be enough to spark a swing from a 2-cent per share loss in 2017 to a profit of $1.10 per share this year, 2018. And we've only scratched the surface of building the kinds of aircraft and the number of electronic or electric automobiles that need what TROX is selling. You see now what others see eventually, and get P.A.I.D. from this company that's flying under the radar, but is providing, the most unusual and most necessary elements to all sorts of industries, making the company indispensable on many fronts. TROX Limited, symbol TROX. Next company I want to give you is a company called Wix.com. Wix.com. Trades under the symbol WIX. Now, the internet is nothing but new, okay? And what I mean by that, it's nothing new about the internet, all right? It's been around for a while. We're all used to it. It became a relatively well-used information superhighway way back in the 1990s. And there are now more than 1 billion websites to peruse. And yet, the small business looking to establish a presence on the web, building a website isn't necessarily easy. Self-service websites are out there, but haven't exactly been smashing success. Enter Wix.com, symbol WIX, which makes it easy for anyone to build their own website. Better still, for whatever reason, Wix is one of the website building platforms that have clicked with smaller organizations. The proof is in the numbers. Revenue is believed to have grown 46% last year and is projected to grow 31% in 2018. And better still, family members and listeners alike, WIX is expected to swing from a loss of 1 cent per share in 2017 to a profit of 52 cents per share in 2018. You must see now what others see eventually. Wix.com, symbol WIX. The next company is a company we discussed just the other day, Wealth Institute members in the ASK THE WIZ Wealth Institute virtual trading room. Yours truly sent you out a tweet, okay, about this company, Cheniere Energy, symbol LNG. Now, calling a spade, Cheniere Energy, symbol LNG, is a turnaround story. It's a turnaround story that has unfurled at an amazing speed. From the time being and the foreseeable future, moving forward at a pace faster than Amazon is capable of moving. Still, growth is growth regardless of the circumstances, and the pros are looking for more growth from this once beleaguered gas and oil player. Though this year's top line is only expected to expand by 14%, the modest growth should be enough to turn 2017's projected loss of 94 cents per share into a profit of 94 cents per share. Okay? The 94 cents projected loss to a 94 cents projected profit in 2018. So the 2017 numbers aren't completely out yet, where they're expecting that to be a 94 cent per share loss. But they're expecting this year that same 94 cents will turn into a profit. Investors are starting to believe in the turnaround also, with LNG stock racing high by 28% since its August 2017 lows. And you throw in the fact that natural gas prices are projected to be at their highest level in 2018. Are we not getting P.A.I.D from the Arctic blast that's hitting the Midwest and Eastern Seaboard? Well, guess what? When you look at all of that, Cheniere Energy, symbol LNG, becomes more and more interesting, family. Do your appropriate drill down. Go to work on Cheniere Energy, symbol LNG. Next position I'm going to give you that's growing faster than Amazon is Ionis Pharmaceutical. Ionis Pharmaceutical, spelled I-O-N-I-S, Ionis Pharmaceutical, trades under the symbol I-O-N-S. I-O-N-S. Now, I-O-N-S isn't exactly a household name, and perhaps for good reason. With a market cap of only $6.2 billion and trailing 12-month revenue of less than $500 million, it just doesn't command a whole lot of press coverage or analyst interest. All results, however, are relative, though. And relative to 2016's top line, 2017 expected revenue of $442.6 million is up almost 28%. Sales growth is expected to be just a little bit better than half that pace in 2018. This is something that the market is expecting to occur. Now, sales of the spinal muscular atrophy drug, okay, called Spinraza, spelled SPINRAZA, okay, were up 33% last quarter. And while its competitive revenue growth will surely slow down in the future, the prospective growth of the drug candidate Intracin and Valcerin will certainly offset any lull from its current portfolio. This is a sleeper right here, family members. Ionis Pharmaceuticals, symbol IONS. Don't forget to utilize your FDA calendar strategy and our Astro's Wealth Institute pharmaceutical company strategy to increase your profits on IONS. Next company has paid us handsomely in the past and will continue to do so. A company that is beating Amazon in growth is FireEye, symbol FEYE, FireEye. Now, for the record, cybersecurity outfit FireEye, okay, is a company that ebbs and flows, okay? And while sales are growing, 2017 revenue growth of only 4%, and 2018 projected top-line growth of just 8% isn't exactly breathtaking. I get that. So how, pray tell, does FireEye qualify as a name that's moving faster than Amazon? Well, because the bottom line is improving at breakneck speed. Okay? Talking about that FireEye, symbol FEYE. You see, FireEye spent the last several years and hundreds of millions of dollars building a platform that will become a one-stop cybersecurity solution. And the company has brilliant ideas, but not an inexpensive one, and a model that requires tremendous scale. Now, all the pieces are in place now, however, and the needed scale has been achieved. After losing 99 cents per share in 2016 and on pace to lose 18 cents per share as a result of their 2017 earnings, the pros only expect a loss of 2 cents per share in 2018. More than an 80% improvement in the bottom line for 2 years in a row. The trajectory, beloved, sets the stage for a surprise move to profitability for FireEye, symbol FEYE, next year in 2019. Next position I'm going to give you is XPO Logistics, symbol XPO, talking about companies that are growing faster than Amazon. Now, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it if you haven't heard of XPO Logistics. Once again, that symbol is XPO. Plenty of traders and investors have it. You see, it's a logistics company, which means shipping and delivering company. But it pales in comparisons to FedEx and UPS in terms of market cap and in terms of market share. Still, XPO Logistics is managing to rise, okay? And it is rising in a manner that's causing the fast-growing need for logistics services to become more and more profitable for them. Now, with its scale reaching critical mass, the company is expected to report a near doubling in its per-share income when it puts out its final numbers for 2017. And the analysts are expecting a 49% increase in XPO's bottom line in 2018. I said a 49% increase in the company's bottom line this year. So let's put it like this. XPO is not hot enough that it's commanding everybody's attention right now, okay? And it has also been discussed as being a buyout candidate, but for not from one of the big two players, talking about UPS or UPS. But there is one company, you would think that it would be UPS or FedEx that would be interested in buying XPO. No. You know the company that is thinking about buying XPO? Okay. It's Home Depot, symbol HD. Family, that is huge. Monitor the ongoing developments between Home Depot, symbol HD, and XPO. Implement our Astro's Wealth Institute holding, ER strategy, and get P.A.I.D. from the developments of the ongoing discussions between XPO and HD. Next company I want to give you that's growing faster than Amazon is JD.com, symbol JD. Now, it may play second fiddle to Alibaba Group on China's e-commerce front, but with the country's internet evolution in the midst of a proverbial critical mass, there's plenty of growth to go around for JD.com, symbol JD. And the company is most certainly capitalizing on opportunity. Last year's top line should be up nearly 40% year over year. And once the fourth quarter tally is finally taken, people are going to be surprised. And this year, 2008, is expected to grow more than 30%. We're talking about that JD.com, symbol JD. Now, earnings are growing at a similar pace. Still, is there a particular reason one might want to own JD instead of rival Alibaba, which is considerably bigger? Yes, there is. Like its North American counterpart, Amazon.com. The proverbial, quote, rest of the world, end quote, is not only gunning for Alibaba, all those other players are specifically helping JD.com keep Alibaba in check, as JD is best positioned to do so. JD.com, symbol JD. And the next position I want to give you is a pharmaceutical position. Regeneron Pharmaceutical, symbol REGN. Notice I'm getting you real diversified so you can pick and choose the best position that will meet the goals and objectives of your portfolio. Regeneron Pharmaceutical, symbol REGN. Now, REGN shares are down 27% since their late July peak, most in response to a failed drug trials of its flagship eye therapy called EYLEA, spelled EYLEA. Okay? And then they had sales that went to the downside pertaining to an eczema drug that they brought out. But don't let the stock's seemingly meltdown fool you. The company, Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, symbol REGN, is doing just fine. More than fine, actually. Sales are expected to have grown nearly 19% for 2017. And 2017's full year earnings forecast is up 38% year over year. And things are apt to keep moving forward at that pace. On the strength of its pipeline, okay, analysts believe that the company's financial results will benefit from potential new indications from other drugs that they have coming up. Regeneron has the marketing and commercial ability to roll out drugs quickly, and they do so. Regeneron, symbol REGN. And the next position I want to give you, and the last position, is ServiceNow, symbol NOW. ServiceNow, symbol NOW. Now, ServiceNow is a position that provides a variety of IT and cloud-based services to organizations that don't want to build their own technology backbone for their company from scratch. The need for what it provides is exploding. Talking about ServiceNow, symbol NOW. This is evidenced by last year's projected sales growth of 38% and this year's projected revenue growth of 31%. Non-GAAP earnings are improving at an even faster pace. And it's not a reason, okay, in and of itself to step into NOW positions right now, especially in light of the 52% gain it dished out over the course of the past 12 months. But things are going well enough for ServiceNow that Microsoft Corporation has been pegged as a possible suitor to buy this company out. So what are you going to do? You're going to monitor the ongoing discussions between ServiceNow, symbol NOW, and Microsoft, symbol MSFT. Govern yourself accordingly. Do the appropriate answer as well as to drill down below family members and get P.A.I.D.